Right, so Brutus, I've got a little game for you. It's called Name Association. It's super quick fire. Just need a name from you, and then I'll give you the next question. And all I'm going to do is give you a descriptor, a quick sentence. You tell me the first name that comes to mind. And the first one is funniest person in the locker room.
Funniest person in the locker room. George Steele.
Okay. I've never had that one before. Last man standing at the bar.
Oof. Andre.
Well, a classic, for goodness sake. Serious one. Biggest bully.
Biggest bully. It was a guy from WCW that used to wear that thing over his head. That big belly. Van Vader. Definitely biggest bully. Beat guys up. Never took care of it. Paul Orndorff taught him a lesson.
Yes, we've recounted that one quite a few times on this one. This might be the same answer. Smelliest wrestler.
Adrian.
Oh, Adrian. I thought you were going to say Vader then. Biggest stooge for the dirt sheets.
Stooge. Oh, that'd have to be Howard Finkel, but he wasn't wrestling.
The clumsiest wrestler. Someone with just 2 left feet.
Clumsiest wrestler. Hillbilly Jim.
There you go. Well, he had only 1 foot for a while there. The nicest person in wrestling. Almost too nice to be in the business.
Oh, Gorilla Monsoon.
Great answer. The most dangerous situation you ever found yourself in with fans.
Oh, God, there's so many. Greg and I, when we were heels with the belts, came out of the garden, and we used to have to go in and out of the garden in an ambulance because the crowds there were such big crowds, and they wouldn't be able to see you, so they wouldn't attack the ambulance. So that was a good way to get in now. Well, it's been a long night. We waited. We thought, everybody's got to be gone. We had beers and stuff. We had the car park up in the parking lot, and so we drank beers and we sat around. They're figuring the people are going to be gone. We come down the ramp, and there's a bunch of police officers and at least 1,000 fans still outside the garden. And there's so many fans, it's gridlocked. There's nowhere to go. And the cops managed to clear a little path. And Greg was driving, and I just said, "Get us out of here, man! Hit the sidewalk!" And he took off, jumped up on the sidewalk, shot down the side of the street on the sidewalk. Thank God it was clear. Was nobody, because all the people were right over by where the cars came out. We shot down the sidewalk, boom, down the street, shot down another street. And next thing you know, we were out of harm's way. But I thought we were going to die because they were. I mean, just the few people that were touching the car, and the whole car was shaking, going like this. Steak was covered in everything you can imagine: eggs, soda pop, hot dogs, or whatever. But we got out. I was like, we ain't doing that again.
I don't think we're going to top that story, but I'm going to ask you a few more anyway. The stiffest / most reckless wrestler.
Stiffest, reckless. Well, Vader is one of the stiffest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll move on. The most talented jobber that you ever wrestled.
Talented jobber. Well, geez, there was a lot of real good guys to work with. I loved working with. They go in and not worry about doing something stupid. Hurting me in there. Bunch of good guys. Barry Horowitz, You know, when they got this guy slapped himself, you know, when Jesus, what was the guy's name? There was a Puerto Rican guy. There's an Italian kid.
Mario Mancini.
Well, Mario was a super kid too. There was this guy wasn't maybe a jobber, but he was a first.
Oh, Salvatore Bellomo. Salvatore Bellomo.
Salvatore. Yeah, Salvatore Bellomo. Yeah. But nice guy. He was a great guy.
Yeah.
Stuff. I worked with him a lot when I was
okay. I'll move on. Let's have a look. Biggest ladies man.
Me.
Fine answer. Loudest spot caller.
Loudest. That's a good question. No. Crowds back then were so loud, you could never hear anybody calling spots. You could yell, you could yell your lungs out because the crowds were so big and so into it that was never a concern.
Most legitimate tough badass. You might as well say Haku now.
Haku.
Yeah, that's fine. And this is going to be a story, possibly the most memorable backstage fight. Or out of the ring.
Oh. Yeah. Well, this one started in the ring. Dan Spivey and Adrian. I'm sure you heard about that one, right?
I've heard it a couple of times, that one, yeah.
Yeah, Dan Spivey, another Tampa boy. Big, raw bone kid, yeah. He hit Adrian twice. Adrian's face fell open like somebody sliced him with a butcher knife. And I saw him the next day, 2 days later, his head was as big as a basketball. And it was incredible. And I mean, it's like you watch a bare knuckles fight. You know, these guys are fighting for 10 minutes, bare knuckles. You guys got a little blood coming from his mouth. No. Adrian hit him 3 times. He hit him once in the ring, boom, over the eye. His eye was sliced like this. Adrian tried to leg dive him in the dressing room. He hit him with an uppercut. Boom! On this one, split him all the way. His cheekbone was hanging out. Then he came with the left. Bam! Across. Split the other eye. That was it. There was so much blood. Everybody was freaking out because there was that much blood pouring out of him. Crazy.
And Adrian Adonis, I believe, started the fight as well. He was trying to rough up Spivey. He picked on Danny a bunch. He had picked on a lot of people. Adrian was a bully too. He picked on people all the time. Yeah. But he thought he could get away with it. And finally, he just messed with Danny one day, and Danny just said, "Enough is enough in the ring." And he's a good guy. Would normally not do it in the ring, but Adrian just pushed him too far, and he laid him out.